Good morning, YouTube. It's 10 a.m. in the great state of Texas, and let me start off the video by saying, excuse my voice, I have been under the weather, and I am just now getting over it. But, as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, we have been on YouTube for 6 years, and today is our 6-year anniversary on YouTube. Actually, tomorrow technically is, but we decided close enough. December 2nd is actually our birthday. But I decided to go and do a throwback video to something that we used to do on this channel. When I first started woodworking, I didn't know where to get wood or source wood from, so I would go to Lowe's or Home Depot, pick up some wood planks, and I started off my career using poplar wood. And that's what this is right here. It's just a big piece of poplar wood. I would cut it down into cubes and essentially just glue everything together and then just throw it on the lathe and see if I could just make a bowl. So I thought it'd be neat just to go back and do something that we've done before in the past. I know last year I collected all the resin and made a bowl out of it, but this year I decided just to do this because I've been having a little bit of an issue with resin lately. So 24 hours later, clamped everything up and going to take this off and just make a simple poplar bowl like we did 6 years ago when I first got into woodworking. And it's amazing to watch the progress that we've made on the channel. I want to thank everybody this year that subscribed, that left a comment, good or bad, and just, watches my videos. And I always say that you should make stuff that you like to make, and I always make stuff that I like to make, even though a lot of the times it seems redundant. It seems like I'm doing the same project over and over again, but I think it's just good to keep the mind working and doing stuff that you like. And I also do, I think we painted a little bit this year on the channel. We've done a couple of Lego sets as well. We did a little bit of metal work. I made a couple of tables, but I always make stuff on the channel that I want to make. So I think that's always important, that if you're going to do YouTube for as long as I've been doing it, it's important just to make the stuff that you like. Also, we got into pins this year too, so that's super duper exciting. I think making pins has been a cool addition, and if you've been watching the channel for the past 6 months, doing pins on Thursdays. So Thursdays typically will be our pen days, and I'm going to try as hard as I can to keep both pins on Thursdays and just regular projects on Sundays. But again, thanks to everybody that's subscribed to the channel, that's really supported us through the past 6 years. A lot of ups and downs, obviously. We've gotten into a bigger workshop. We've had some different tools, but I still consider myself an amateur. I am not a pro. I don't know what I'm doing. But I always show failure on the channel, and last week's project was a major fail, and a little foreshadowing, next week's project is going to be a bit of a disaster as well. But we've also been doing a lot more YouTube shorts as well, so I think I'm getting a lot more engagement with my shorts than I am my long form content. But just trying to grow the channel at this point. I think it's cool. At this point, I've got 1,600 plus subscribers, which I think is cool. Just the fact that anybody's watching my videos, I really appreciate. But it's always cool to go back and see where you've come from in the past 6 years. So here's to another 6, more successful years in my opinion. But back to the project. Obviously, you guys have seen me do this hundreds of times already, but project goes really well. I will say the only thing for this project that I want to say is don't gouge against the grain, because that will tend to make things a lot more harder on the chisels. But I'm about to have a coughing fit, so I'm going to try to wrap this up. I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of the video and just enjoy the ASMR that kind of comes with it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, thanks a lot everybody. Peace. So project is done, and honestly, it's better than last week's project. So this is our 6th year on YouTube. So I just thought I'd just do something that when I first started woodworking, this is what I would make. Just like poplar bowls out of wood, because it's soft, it's easy to work with. Also, don't gouge against the grain, because it doesn't feel good against the chisels. But nice, just simple bowl, just something basic. But last week's project was a complete disaster, so this is definitely better than that. But anyway, thanks to everybody that's watched the channel, that's left a comment. You know who you are. Here every week, every time I put out a video, y'all leave a comment you like. Appreciate all that. We've really grown a whole lot. I'm sure I went over that in the commentary. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers, which over 6 years I know isn't a lot, like people, but you do it because you like to do it. I think that's my big message after doing this for 6 years. Do projects you like to do. But anyway, all right, so I'm gonna put this out, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.